Welcome back. Now we're talking all about operational systems. And I want you to think about this a lot like a company. Many of us are entrepreneurs, and so you know that there are systems that you have to put in place that are pretty much like policies and procedures. That's what you do that keeps things, copacetic, allows you to be able to kind of have a clockwork effect, especially if you have staff or even a small team. People need policies, processes, and things like that so that while you're away, the company is still running. It's the same effect when you're talking about your home. So I want to be able to bridge the gap because a lot of times with women, we do really well, whether it's in corporate or whether it's in business, but sometimes it's hard for us to connect over to really creating some of those same systems that work and that are proven into our homes. So we're going to talk about just operational systems from a life and entrepreneurship standpoint. And I'm confident that once you actually implement these systems, you will be able to experience right away a new level of peace performance. Okay, so let's dive in. So there's key things I want to talk about today that I want to introduce to you and to some others. It's something that you already do, but I want to create assignments for you to give you some more ideas. So it's all about expanding your mind, expanding your capacity for more. Okay, so no matter where you are, this information may be new to some, this information may be not so much, but wherever you are, you can grow and expand from there. Okay, so I'm going to talk about three key systems that if you incorporate in your day-to-day life, you will experience new levels in your home that you've never imagined. It will help you to just help bridge the gap with everything that you have going on in the business world. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is family meetings. All right, family meetings. So if you've taken the Life Harmony Assessment, I'm not sure if you've taken it or not, you should have received this score. If you haven't, you really want to make sure that you take that and see what your score is. It really just tells you some of the things that you haven't. And one of the things that will help your family tremendously is being able to set time aside specifically to be able to talk about family stuff, to be able to impart legacy. This is what I love about family meetings. It's a great opportunity, especially when your children are younger, to be able to do creative things that set aside that your family knows it's just for your time, for you to be able to impart legacy moments. Okay, so with the family meetings, I think this is so powerful because we're going to talk about it from a business standpoint. How often do you meet with your staff? Right, especially your key staff. So it's really interesting how many people it's like second nature to meet with the key staff as a part of moving their vision forward, but your family vision is you never meet, or you meet just sporadic. There's no real intentionality to meeting. Some people may say, oh my gosh, it's too formal. I don't know what to do a family meeting, but I'm telling you that the same effects that a company would get is the same effects that your family would get because it keeps everybody syncopated and on one accord, and it keeps your heartbeat to your home. So powerful. So when you have your family meetings, if you have no idea how to do this, the structure of it, what that looks like, my husband runs it now. It wasn't always like that. I kind of had to, create the framework at first and kind of do it. Now he's kind of got a hang of it, and he will lead much of the family meeting. So that's positive because you want your children to experience, if you're married, you want them to be able to experience what that's like to see the male in the house really dominating and leading the family. Okay, and so remember the family meetings, we're going to back into that because remember in the previous video we talked about vision, right? So when you do your vision, it's not just for your business, you also have your vision for your home, you have your vision for your children, right? So this is where this comes in because again, it's all building. Okay, and we'll have assignments and templates, life and leadership templates for you to follow so that you can start building out your own customized system that's going to allow you to be able to operate at new levels. So the next thing is a type of accountability system. So yes, just like you have a personal accountability, your family needs accountability. What happens is a lot of times we take on this superwoman approach, and I am going to just address this whole superwoman phenomenon once and for all.